everyone. No matter if you're coming for the first time to visit my channel or if you're a subscriber, I want you to know how much I appreciate you being here today. I know your time is important. If the video runs long, just save it and come back and watch it in pieces. Hey, also want you to know that whatever we have in this video featured, we have links posted to our Amazon account, and you can go there directly and order, and if you do, it will cost you nothing extra, but our channel will make a small commission, and we sure do appreciate that, guys, because it helps us find new items to test and review. On that note, the items that I test and review are purchased with my own money. Our channel is not sponsored by anybody related to any of the items that we review and test. So, and if for some reason someone sends us something to test and review, we'll let you know. Just beneath the video, there's a section that says more. This is where you find all of our links, and we just added a Amazon wish list. So if there's something in there you'd like to see us test and review, you can send us a gift, folks. Not required, but anyway, so let's get back to the video. Trying to make sure you guys get my honest opinion on everything the channel covers. Also, if you leave a comment or ask a question, we'll do our best to answer. Your thoughts are important to us, and we appreciate everyone who makes a comment. And please consider liking the channel, subscribing, ringing the bell when you subscribe so you know when we post new video, and giving us a thumbs up. God bless y'all, and let's start the video. Hello everyone, thanks for being at the channel today. And today we're going to make some chicken cordon bleu with some fettuccine and sauce. So this ought to be exciting. And I'm going to go through a list of ingredients and things you're going to need to make this recipe. And the first thing I'm going to do is start out with a sharp knife. I'm going to take my Ninja kitchen knife and sharpen it real quick. I really love these Ninja knives, and really a sharp knife is your best friend in the kitchen. So again, let's take a good look at that. And I like those Ninja knives because they come with a sharpener built right in. Now let's go through a list of what you're going to need. And again, here's our 12-inch kitchen knife. We're going to need butter, panko seasoned breadcrumbs, and I've chosen pecorino with Romano cheese for my breadcrumbs. These come in different flavors now, so you can get the regular breadcrumbs, or you can get whatever kind of breadcrumbs you think you would like. We're going to need some wheat flour, I got some fettuccine balls, I got some natural chicken breasts. No antibiotics ever chicken. Never ever treated with antibiotics. Never fed animal byproducts. No added hormones ever. No artificial ingredients and no preservatives. And since I am a kidney dialysis patient, these are good chicken breasts for me. We need some Swiss cheese. We need some Parmesan cheese, freshly grated. This is for our sauce. We need some dried cured prosciutto ham. No nitrates or no nitrates or nitrates added. Again, this is kidney safe for me. We need a pounding tool. I got half and half fat-free cream for my cheese cream sauce. Salt. Pepper. Measuring spoon. Mixing bowls for my dredging station. Oven pan with a rack. I'll tell you why that's important as we go along. Parchment paper. 2 eggs. Now, if I've forgotten anything as I go along in my preparation, I'll let you know what it is. Okay, so I'm going to be back in a minute, guys, and we will start preparing. Oh, you want to preheat your oven at 375, and you also probably should have internal thermometer, temperature thermometer, because you're working with chicken, and you're chicken in layers, and you're essentially baking it. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, guys, and we'll get started. Guys, so we've rinsed our chicken breasts, and again, we're going to want to wash our hands one more time after we handle these chicken breasts. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to butterfly these. Start with the thick side, and again, a sharp knife is going to be your best friend here. And you don't want to go all the way through the breast. You just kind of want to lay them open. I'm going to remove this little bit of fat right here. We don't need to cook that. You can always cut a little bit more, but try to not cut too much. Okay. Now we're going to take our parchment paper, 2 pieces. And I'm going to use the blunt side of the pounding thing. And again, it's a little bit thicker on this side and a little bit thicker on this side. So I don't want to get too aggressive. I'm looking for about 1/4 of an inch of thickness so I get even cooking. And I want to be careful not to break the breast as I'm doing this. That should do nicely. Now I'm going to take my Swiss cheese. And again, this is Boar's Head European Swiss, so it has really good flavor to it. Now don't get excited and start eating your cheese, because remember, you've got raw chicken on your fingers, and you might accidentally get some salmonella, which you don't want to do. Get a little more cheese for there, and a little more cheese for there. Now then, let's get some of this wonderful prosciutto ham. These aren't going to just be your average cordon bleus. Look at that. That's some real goodness right there, folks. Okay, now one of the things I forgot to mention, and this is of course optional, but you might want to have a toothpick handy for this part. So we're going to roll these up. Back, since this one's split a little bit, I'm going to roll in this direction. And yes, folks, I have a cat. And for some reason, when I do these videos, my animals like to get involved. Okay, so we're going to just use our toothpick to make sure these don't unroll. Now we're going to make a dredging station. Oh, you want to add a half a teaspoon of salt to your flour, and some coarse black pepper. Just kind of, you have to estimate. And again, if there's any other spices you may want to add at this point, go right ahead. And then we'll give this a quick whisk. Then here's our 2 eggs. And we'll give this a whisk. And lastly, we have our panko breadcrumbs. So let me try to do this so you can. I'm going to do our problem child first. And make sure it's covered. You're going to have to slap me twice for this one. But we want to drizzle some butter, melted butter, on our breadcrumbs, because that's going to give our chicken some nice brown color. And it's probably, yes, best to do this with your hands. Okay. Now then. I'm gonna finish egg washing my chicken roll. Next I'm going to dredge it. Ooh, that butter's still nice and warm. And then I'm going to place it face down on my cooking sheet so it tries not to come apart. Now here's my pretty one. I'm gonna give it a nice egg wash. And then again, I'm going to dip it in the breadcrumbs. And again, I'm going to place this face down on my cooking sheet. Hang on, guys. There we go. And see, this little rack here will keep the cordon bleus from sticking to the cooking pan, and it will allow some heat to get underneath while they're cooking as well. So I'm going to put this in the oven for 35 minutes, but I got a feeling it's going to take more like 45 or 50 minutes, but I'll do a probe on it after 35 minutes. And while this is cooking, I can also do some cleanup, because I made a little bit of a mess here, and then get ready for my second and third stage of this cook. So guys, I'll be back. I'll bring you back when I'm doing a further step, and hang in there. Okay guys, our chicken is close. So now we're going to work on our cheese sauce and also our fettuccine. Hopefully I can bring this all together at the same time, which isn't always easy to do. And again, folks, so I'm going to add 6 of these fettuccine balls. There's 2 of us eating dinner. I'm going to gently cook these. And I'm not a professional, folks. I'm not Bobby Flay. I'm not Gordon Ramsay. I'm just a Texas redneck who likes to eat good food. So bear with me, because I'm sure I made a couple of boo-boos and I might make a couple more. So while our fettuccine noodles are boiling and our chicken is cooking, and by the way, after 35 minutes, the internal temperature on my cordon bleus were about between 130 and 145 degrees, so I'm giving them about 15 more minutes, and also that will brown them up a little bit more. I'll show them to you when I take them out. So here's some butter. Melt this. Oh, and I told you, if I forgot anything, ingredient when I was making a video, I'd show it to you as I go along. And I did forget my HEB spicy brown mustard. You can use French Dijon or any other kind of mustard or mayonnaise that you like to make your cream sauce. And I also did use some chopped up garlic on the asparagus I'm making. Also, I used asparagus. I mean, what doesn't go better with chicken cordon bleu, fettuccine, Alfredo than some asparagus? Well, some people might say broccoli or broccolini. And what the hell is this broccolini stuff? It looks like a twig. I like thick, floury heads on my broccoli. You can have your broccolini, folks. I'm from Texas. I like big broccoli heads. So, okay, now that our butter's melted away, we're gonna add about 1/4 cup of flour. And we're gonna start whisking. I'm making a roux here. More. Get all that flour in there so you don't end up getting a bite of flour. And now we're going to add our mustard, our spicy mustard. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. And I'm going to whisk it some more. I'm using half and half, as I mentioned earlier. And I'm going to put about 1.5 cups in there. And I'm going to whisk this until it's all mixed together. And I'm probably going to whisk this for about a minute or so until it thickens up. And I want to break up all these little pieces of my mustard and flour. Now you can use just milk, or you can use just cream. I'm using fat-free half and half. Another advantage to not being Gordon Ramsay or Bobby Flay is that I can make one hell of a mess when I cook. I do try to clean up as I go along, but hey, I am what I am, and I'm just a Texas redneck trying to cook some good food. Almost there, folks. Now I'm going to start whisking in my Parmesan cheese, and I'll whisk it in until I get it to the thickness and texture that I want. A little bit more. There we go, folks. I'm going to take that off the heat and let it thicken up. Check my fettuccines, which appear to be almost done. Now I'm going to probe my chicken cordon blues one more time, folks. They are ready in the oven. They're still sizzling. Now I'm going to start plating up some food. Oh, don't forget to remove the toothpicks. I don't know if you can see my asparagus over there. I cooked that with grapeseed oil and minced garlic. Now then. Oh yeah, that's thickened up nicely. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to take a picture for a thumbnail. Okay guys, I just want to cut into this and show you the goodness. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Now I'm going to sit down and enjoy it. So thanks for stopping by the channel, and hope you'll give us a thumbs up. Think about subscribing, and when you do, ring the bell so you know when I post more videos. And until next time, God bless y'all. Have a great day.